Hello and welcome to the 18th episode of Journalism Classics with Ali Hakim. In this episode, I shall be speaking about headline casting. Kindly remember to like, comment, share, and follow me on all social media platforms. Casting an appropriate headline to a story could be nightmarish for editors, particularly for editors incapable of coining appropriate words into short sentences that say everything about the story. The headline of a story can be likened to the front desk personnel of a corporate organization, or the face of that corporate organization, or the face of a beautiful lady. It is the window through which the reader looks before deciding whether to read the story sitting below it or to skip it. The headline must be catchy enough to attract readers' attention. It must be crisp, short, but revealing. It must sell the story. Headlines have their common features and rules, some of which I shall touch upon in this episode. Headlines, unlike the paragraphs in a story, do not carry a full stop or the period mark at the end of the sentence. Ideally, headlines should be written in present tense or in future tense, but not in past tense, except in exceptional cases. Always prefer active words to passive words. Some of the reasons for this are that the present tense is active. It takes the reader to the scene of the action, figuratively speaking. When I say I should be specific, let me give some examples. A headline that reads, "Teenager falls into well," excites the interest in your reader, who would want to know where the accident happened. Though it was a past incident, it looks fresh in the mind of the reader because you used the present tense. Another example is this: Governor ABC dies. It's better, crispier, than Governor ABC is dead. Both are correct, but the one written in present tense makes the incident look fresh to the reader. Write your headlines in such a way that somebody is saying something or somebody is doing something. Be specific, as I said, and be detailed without wasting words. I'll give you an example here. Mother of 3 faces murder charge. It's a more meaningful headline than woman faces murder charge. Remember that there are articles and words that a good editor must avoid in headline writing as much as possible. Such words and phrases include the article "the," THE, and phrases like "a total of," and also the use of conjunctions like "and." Rather than use the article "the" in your headline, go to the next word, except the use of that article "the" is absolutely necessary to give meaning to the headline. I'll give an example here. Lagos-bound train derails is a more appropriate and crispier headline than the Lagos-bound train derails. Another example: 18 escape death in auto crash. Is shorter, better, and crispier than a total of 18 persons escape death in auto crash. Instead of using the conjunction "and," put a comma there. I'll give an example. 500 athletes, 150 officials to represent Nigeria at Accra Olympics. is better than a total of 500 athletes and 150 officials to represent Nigeria at Accra Olympics. These guidelines may vary when casting headlines for feature articles, however. In casting headlines for feature articles, the use of the article "the" and conjunction "and" could ride. Some headlines are better written in past tense in feature articles. For example, a feature article on the launch of the book written by Nigeria's former military president, retired General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, could read the long-awaited confession on annulment of June 12, 1993 election. A headline on a story on this same book launch will not go that way. It should be something like Babangida confesses details of June 12 election annulment. Another example, impermissible use of past tense and the article "the" in headlines in future articles could be how they rigged the 1954 elections. As I said earlier, as much as possible, avoid the use of past tense in writing your headlines, except when it becomes absolutely necessary. Always use nouns, pronouns, and active verbs in your headlines, and always avoid the use of adjectives. Leave out unnecessary details to make your headlines short and crisp. I'll give an example here. LP beats PDP in Anambra governorship election. It's better than PDP's election winning streak ends as LP wins governorship election in Anambra. When the headline is too long, considering available space in the newspaper and wordiness, the editor is free to break such headline in such a way that the main point has a kicker beneath it. I'll give an example here. LP wins Anambra governorship election, which is just 5 words, and under it, a line in smaller font, the editor has written PDP's winning streak ends. The long headline has been broken into 2, and more facts, have been added. These are just a few guidelines, as there are so many that time will not permit me to discuss here. Kindly remember to like, comment, and share this and other episodes of Journalism Classics, and follow me on all social media platforms. God willing, I shall be here again next Sunday. Let's meet again. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.